Hello everyone and welcome to Fida Trade Academy. I am so glad you are here today. Everything you need to know about blockchain. What is blockchain? Plus, why it was created. Have you ever wondered how people can send millions of dollars across the world without using a bank? Or why companies like Microsoft, BlackRock, and Visa are investing billions into blockchain technology? The truth is, blockchain is much more than Bitcoin. It is one of the most revolutionary technologies of the 21st century, and many experts believe it will transform the way we use money, store information, and even prove ownership of digital assets. But here's the problem. Most explanations make blockchain sound incredibly complicated. They use technical words that confuse beginners. In this video, I'll explain blockchain in the simplest way possible. By the end, you'll understand what blockchain is, how it works, why it was created, and why it matters for the future of finance and technology. Let's get started. Imagine you own a notebook where every financial transaction is written down. Every time someone sends or receives money, the transaction is recorded in that notebook. Now imagine that instead of one person keeping the notebook, millions of people around the world each have an identical copy. Whenever a new transaction happens, every copy is updated at the same time. No single person can secretly erase, edit, or manipulate the information because millions of other copies would immediately reveal the change. That is the basic idea behind blockchain. A blockchain is simply a digital record book, also known as a digital ledger, that stores information in a secure and transparent way. Instead of storing information in one central computer, blockchain stores the same information across thousands of computers around the world. This makes the system decentralized. Traditional databases are controlled by one organization, such as a bank or a company. If that central system fails, gets hacked, or is manipulated, everyone relying on it can be affected. Blockchain works differently. No single company owns it. No single government controls it. Instead, thousands of independent computers work together to verify and protect the information. This creates transparency, security, and trust without requiring a central authority. Now you may be wondering why blockchain was invented in the first place. To understand that, let's look at how traditional financial systems work. Imagine you want to send money to a friend living in another country. Normally, your payment passes through a bank. Sometimes it even passes through several banks before reaching the final destination. Each institution charges fees. Each institution takes time to verify the transaction. Sometimes transfers can take several days, and if one central system experiences technical problems, millions of people may lose access to their money. Another challenge is trust. Because banks and payment companies control the records, people must trust that those institutions will always keep accurate information and protect customer funds. In 2008, during the global financial crisis, many people began questioning whether centralized financial systems were as reliable as they had always believed. Then, in 2009, an unknown person or group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto introduced Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the world's first successful cryptocurrency powered by blockchain technology. The goal wasn't simply to create digital money. The bigger goal was to create a financial system where people could send value directly to each other without depending on banks or other intermediaries. Blockchain became the technology that made this possible. Instead of relying on trust in one organization, blockchain allows people to trust mathematics, cryptography, and a decentralized network of computers. That simple idea has grown into one of the fastest developing technologies in the world, attracting governments, banks, technology companies, and millions of investors. But understanding what blockchain is only tells part of the story. The real question is, how does blockchain actually work behind the scenes? Let's break it down step by step in the next part of this video. Now that you know what blockchain is and why it was created, let's answer the biggest question. How does blockchain actually work? Don't worry, you don't need to be a programmer to understand this. Let's use a simple example. Imagine you want to send 1 Bitcoin to your friend living in another country. The moment you press the send button, your transaction doesn't go directly to your friend. Instead, it is broadcast to thousands of computers around the world that are connected to the blockchain network. These computers are called nodes. Their job is to verify that your transaction is valid. They check several important things. First, do you actually own the Bitcoin you're trying to send? Second, have you already spent that Bitcoin somewhere else? Third, does the transaction follow the rules of the blockchain? If everything checks out, the transaction is approved. Next, your transaction is grouped together with many other verified transactions. Think of it like filling a page in a notebook. Once enough transactions are collected, they are packaged into something called a block. This is where blockchain gets its name. Each new block contains a list of verified transactions, along with a unique digital fingerprint known as a hash. A hash is like a digital fingerprint. Every block has its own unique hash. Even changing a single letter or number inside the block creates a completely different hash. That's what makes blockchain incredibly secure. Each new block also stores the hash of the previous block. This links every block together like a chain. If someone tried to change information inside an older block, its hash would immediately change. Because every following block depends on the previous hash, the entire chain would no longer match. The network would instantly recognize that something had been altered and reject the change. This makes blockchain extremely difficult to manipulate. But who decides whether a block can be added to the blockchain? That depends on something called consensus. Consensus simply means agreement. Thousands of computers on the network work together to agree that every transaction is valid before adding a new block. Instead of trusting one bank or one company, everyone trusts the network itself. This is one of blockchain's biggest advantages. Now imagine trying to hack the blockchain. You wouldn't need to hack just one computer. You would have to change the information on thousands of computers around the world at exactly the same time. For large public blockchains like Bitcoin, that's considered practically impossible with today's technology. This decentralized design is one of the main reasons blockchain has become so trusted. Let's quickly summarize the entire process. Step 1. You create a transaction. Step 2. The transaction is sent to thousands of computers on the network. Step 3. The network verifies that the transaction is legitimate. Step 4. Verified transactions are collected into a new block. Step 5. The new block receives its own unique hash and is connected to the previous block. Step 6. The block becomes a permanent part of the blockchain. Once it's recorded, it cannot easily be changed or deleted. That's the power of blockchain. It creates a permanent, transparent, and secure record without relying on a central authority. Now that you understand how blockchain works, let's explore the different types of blockchains and how companies around the world are already using this technology in everyday life. Now that you understand how blockchain works, let's explore the different types of blockchains. Many people think there's only one blockchain, but that's not true. Different organizations use different types of blockchains depending on their needs. There are 4 main types of blockchain. The first is a public blockchain. A public blockchain is open to everyone. Anyone with an internet connection can join the network, verify transactions, and view the blockchain. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the best known examples of public blockchains. Because they are decentralized, no single company or government controls them. The second type is a private blockchain. A private blockchain is controlled by one organization. Only approved users can access the network. Large companies often use private blockchains to manage internal data, improve efficiency, and protect sensitive information. Unlike public blockchains, private blockchains are faster but less decentralized. The third type is a consortium blockchain. Instead of one company controlling the network, several organizations work together. For example, a group of banks might share one blockchain to process payments securely. This approach combines privacy with collaboration. The fourth type is a hybrid blockchain. A hybrid blockchain combines features of both public and private blockchains. Some information remains private, while other information is publicly accessible. Many governments and large enterprises are exploring hybrid blockchains because they offer both security and flexibility. Now let's look at where blockchain is already being used in the real world. Most people immediately think about Bitcoin, but cryptocurrency is only one application of blockchain technology. Banks are using blockchain to make international payments faster and cheaper. Instead of waiting several days for a transfer, blockchain can help settle transactions much more quickly. Supply chain companies use blockchain to track products from the factory to the customer. For example, a customer buying organic coffee can verify where the coffee was grown, when it was shipped, and how it reached the store. This improves transparency and reduces fraud. Healthcare is another exciting area. Hospitals can securely store patient records on blockchain technology. Authorized doctors can access accurate medical information while keeping patient data protected. The real estate industry is also changing. Buying a house usually involves paperwork, lawyers, and multiple approvals. Blockchain can simplify this process by recording property ownership securely and permanently. Voting systems may also benefit from blockchain. A secure blockchain-based voting system could make elections more transparent while reducing the risk of fraud. Another growing application is digital identity. Instead of storing your personal information across dozens of websites, blockchain could allow you to control your own digital identity securely. The gaming industry is also adopting blockchain. Players can truly own digital items, characters, or virtual land instead of simply renting them inside a game. Businesses are using smart contracts to automate agreements. A smart contract is a digital agreement that automatically executes when certain conditions are met. For example, if a customer pays for a product, the smart contract can automatically release ownership without requiring a middleman. This saves time, reduces costs, and minimizes human error. As blockchain technology continues to evolve, new applications are being discovered every year. From finance and healthcare to logistics, education, insurance, entertainment, and artificial intelligence, blockchain is becoming a foundation for the next generation of digital innovation. This is why many experts believe blockchain is not just another technology trend. It has the potential to reshape how businesses operate, how information is stored, and how people interact online. But despite all these advantages, there are still many myths and misconceptions about blockchain. Can blockchain be hacked? Is blockchain only used for cryptocurrency? Is every blockchain transaction completely anonymous? Let's answer these common questions in the next part of the video. Now that you've learned what blockchain is, how it works, the different types of blockchains, and their real-world applications, let's clear up some of the biggest myths surrounding this technology. One of the most common myths is that blockchain and Bitcoin are the same thing. They're not. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Blockchain is the technology that makes Bitcoin possible. Think of blockchain as the internet and Bitcoin as one of the many websites that runs on it. Another common myth is that blockchain is only useful for cryptocurrency. In reality, blockchain is already being used in banking, healthcare, supply chain management, digital identity, insurance, gaming, real estate, education, and many other industries. Its potential goes far beyond digital money. The next myth is that blockchain is completely anonymous. This isn't entirely true. Most public blockchains are transparent. Every transaction is permanently recorded and can be viewed by anyone. Although wallet addresses don't display personal names, blockchain analysis companies can often trace transactions under certain circumstances. Another misconception is that blockchain can never be hacked. The blockchain itself is extremely secure. However, cryptocurrency exchanges, wallets, smart contracts, and individual users can still be hacked if proper security measures are not followed. In most cases, the weakest point is not the blockchain itself, but human error. Like every technology, blockchain also has challenges. One challenge is scalability. As more people use a blockchain, processing transactions quickly becomes more difficult. Developers continue working on new technologies to improve transaction speed and reduce costs. Another challenge is energy consumption. Some blockchain networks, especially those using proof of work, require significant computing power. Newer blockchain systems are becoming much more energy efficient through technologies like proof of stake. Government regulation is another important challenge. Countries around the world are still developing laws for cryptocurrencies and blockchain applications. Finding the right balance between innovation and consumer protection remains an ongoing process. Despite these challenges, blockchain technology continues to evolve rapidly. Many experts believe the next decade will see blockchain integrated into our daily lives in ways we can't fully imagine today. Artificial intelligence and blockchain are already beginning to work together. AI can analyze blockchain data, detect fraud, and automate financial decisions. Blockchain can provide AI with secure, transparent, and trustworthy data. Together, these technologies could transform industries across the world. We're also seeing the growth of Web3, where users have greater control over their data, digital identity, and online assets. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, are being explored by many governments. Major financial institutions are investing billions of dollars into blockchain infrastructure. Large companies continue developing new applications that improve efficiency, transparency, and security. This shows that blockchain is no longer just an experimental technology, it is becoming part of the future digital economy. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger that securely records information. Transactions are verified by a network of computers instead of one central authority. Every block is linked together using cryptography, creating a secure and transparent chain of information. There are four main types of blockchain: public, private, consortium, and hybrid. Blockchain is already transforming industries, including finance, healthcare, logistics, gaming, real estate, and digital identity. Although blockchain still faces challenges, its future remains incredibly promising. Whether you're interested in cryptocurrency, investing, technology, or simply understanding the future of the digital world, learning blockchain today is one of the smartest investments you can make in your knowledge. I hope this video helped you understand blockchain in a simple and practical way. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our future lessons. Here at Fida Trade Academy, our mission is to make cryptocurrency, investing, trading, and financial education simple for everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.